My first stop of the day after meditating, I walk into Walmart. The guy in Walmart stops that I've never seen before. He's got a birthmark on his face. He's a bigger guy, sort of thicker, with a beard. And he goes, "Hey, I know you." And I'm like, "You do?" He's like, "Yeah." He didn't say his name, and he didn't say my name. And he's like, "I'm the crew leader over at Get-Go." And I'm thinking to myself, I've never been to Get-Go. I go to Giant Eagle all the time, but did he mean Giant Eagle? I'm like, still, I've never seen this guy, so how'd he see me? Because I get to Giant Eagle when there's only like 2 people there at 6 when they first open, and there's only like the people that open. He's not there. So then I thought to myself, maybe it's just a coincidence. But I'm thinking to myself, well, this is pretty wild. And then I thought to myself, oh, I'm Dan again. I'm more Dan than normal lately because I'm going into work, trying to calm myself down, whatever. I'm seeing Buck. I say, "Good morning, Buck. How you doing?" My vibration continues to grow positive, so things that appear to me according to my vibrational frequency show up. That includes the miracles and the odd things that seem to happen. So that guy that walks by and he says, "Hey, I know you," and I was like, "You do?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm the crew leader over at Get-Go." He said that like I should know him. So then I thought to myself then, even though my vibration was low at the moment, I said, "God, do you know this guy?" Like to myself. And he's like, "I do, but I can't remember his name. Sorry." I'm like, shit. Because then I thought to myself, like, why? And this all happened like in a split second. And I thought to myself, why can't you remember his name? And it was more like, you need to learn how to do that first. It would take you too long to figure it out, so you might as well just play along. So I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. And he's like, "You're the one with 6 kids." And that's when I was like, holy shit. And I went, "How do you know that?" Because till that point, I thought he was just saying something to be friendly, and I thought that was sort of comical and cool that, he just coincidentally said that, and I'm really high vibrational. But then when he said, "You have 6 kids," I'm like, how does he know that about me? Who could have told him that? Even the people that work at Get-Go don't know that I have 6 kids, except for the person at the loading dock, whose name is Heather, who has no interest in me enough to tell the person that she knows, or tell anyone she knows about how many kids I have. You know what I mean? So how weird is that? And then when I said, "How do you know that?" he pointed at his head like, up in here, like that whole gesture people make when they point at their head and tap it a couple times, like, I just know. It was such a weird event, but it made sense. But only to me, probably not even to him. He probably doesn't even know why he said that, because he just rode the vibration and it just came to him. Maybe, or maybe he knows me, and I want to know how he knows me, but I don't want to ask him just to make it seem weird. Pretty interesting.